Okay, hello guys. Today I will show you a game how to play it. It's called Kick the Box. You see, I have those little guys fighting. So we start the green flag. So first we need to click on this. So it says kick all of the guy and make the kick all the B. So we need to do that. So we start the green flag and start ready to start. So and if you press the space key button, look what happens. Look at my guys are fighting. Look at my characters are fighting, you see? I also have this reset X right here. It's called a reset X. I have that reset X. These are all of my guys, you see? Let me play it again. And it does it towards mouse pointer. So and if you press the down arrow, it spins, right? See, if you press the down arrow, it spins. But if you press up arrow, it goes there. And you see that? So let me show you. So first let me show you my background. And you see? So this is purple background. This is the purple background that I made. And this is the red gray background. And you see, kick all of the guy and kick all the B. And let me show all of my characters. So I have this reset X right here. You see that? And you see? So let's go to the code. So when green flag, click the forever loop, set pen color to, you can choose any color that you want. I'll choose gray. So set pen color to gray and point. See, if you set pen color to gray, then it will point towards mouse pointer. And when green flag, click forever, turn 15 directions and wait 0.2 seconds. Now, when I receive X, go X to X. I made 2 when I receive messages. It is called be kick and X go X to X. So when I receive X, go X to X, forever loop and say X to X for 2 seconds. And set voice to auto and speak X, Y, and if you say that, it says X to X. You see? It says X to X. You see that? Now, so when space key pressed, repeat 10, change Y by 10, and repeat 10 and change Y by a negative 10. That means it is minus 10. And when this sprite clicked forever loop, set drag mode to draggable. Now let's go to our character. So I have 4 costumes. You see, he's hitting, he's fighting, and he fall down. See, now he's normal. I have 4 costumes. He's like fighting, he fights, he kicks, and then he falls down. You see? So when up arrow key pressed it, so one space key pressed it forever, glide 1, so glide where he came from, and glide out here. So when I receive B kick, say kick the box for 2 seconds, and it plays text for 9 hours and minutes, 1,000 minutes later. And when it says that, it says kick the box. You see that? It says kick the box. So let's see. Okay, let's see. So when green flag clicked, go to random position. Every time it goes to random position when I start the green flag, you see, it goes to random all of the time. So when space key pressed, repeat 10, change Y by 10, repeat 10, change Y by -10, and when space key pressed, forever loop, next costume, and wait 0.01 seconds, 0.01 seconds. That means it's like fighting. So let's see. When up arrow pressed, repeat 10, change Y by -10, and okay, let's see. Okay, where did it go? Okay, when a down arrow key pressed, forever loop, turn 15 directions. So this one, it's the white one, and this is the red one, and this is blue. They're like 3 characters. This is guy 1, this is guy 2, and this is guy 3. So this is the red one. It's like fighting, or like hitting, or like it's falling down. You see that? And you see that? So let's see. Okay. So and it has all of the coding, you see? But this is nothing. This has nothing. And this is my pool reset. You see there is 1 and 2. And this one is called Polo Reset 1. I uploaded. Do you know that? I upload this. So it's called Polo Reset 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.10, 0. And this is a loop. This is a loop. This is loop 70. So you see that? So let's see of the code. So when green flag clicked, switch costume to Polo Reset 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.10, 0. And then when the sprite clicked, if touching mouse pointer, and switch costume to costume 2, loop 70. So when you touch this, when you start the green flag, and when you touched it, see, you need to kick that. So let's play the game. So, and you see that? You see, and this is gonna be a long video, okay? It's like, and here, let's make a new backdrop, okay? So, here, let's go to our reset X. Maybe let's do a code. Wait, this guy, let's change. Let's not change their costumes. Let's make a new backdrop, okay? This can be our new backdrop. So, first paint a sprite. And here we have to make one. So it has to be like this, and you see that? And it has lines on the shape. Let's copy and paste it. Lines on the shape. Then convert into bitmap and convert into vector. And you see that? It becomes it, you see? So I upload this purple background, you see? And you see that? You see? And if you make it bigger, and that's our basket. And you see that? Let's make it small. I made this, so I made it by myself. And you see that? So there's no coding on the background. So let's paint a sprite. This is gonna be the box, okay? So there's like the boxer, kickboxer, like guy, the boxer guy, and guy 2 and guy 3, they're like the same one, the same box. So zoom a little bit of time, and we got to make this stamp. When you open the box, it has to be gray. So this can be our box. Also, you need to check the size if it's 35 by 35. If you set the wrong size, if you set the wrong size, if you set the wrong size, you have to restart. You set the wrong size. Okay, it's 7 by 7. Okay, 14. Okay, it's 14 by 15. Okay, 29 by 29. Okay, it's 30 by 30. Okay, 34 and 30. And Here, okay, I set the wrong size. Remember, it was 35 by 35. Here, make sure it's 36 by 36. If you set the wrong size, you need to restart. So I'll just, well, the box, well, it has to be black. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, this can be it. Maybe that's also and also you can, well, we can use the eyedropper. Okay, 34. Let's keep him close. Maybe this can be smaller. So this is the box. As you can see, this is the box. And let's draw a line, okay? Let's draw a line. Maybe it could be like this. Maybe 100. Oh, that's too much. What happened? Maybe actually one. One hit box turn next. So we're gonna draw this line plus this line, it's this line. And so we don't need an outline, we just use a fill. And we use this. We're gonna convert to bitmap. Make sure it was 35 by 36. So maybe 200. Yeah, that's good. We also need to make it draggable because it needs to stand right here. Not draggable. So when this guy kicks the box, so let's do one. So when right arrow pressed it, it has to go up. So change Y by 10 and repeat 10. Also, you need to duplicate this. Now minus 10. Is this right arrow? No. So if you see that, look at my guys are fighting. Sometimes it needs to. So in the box we have to one space key pressed. Then turn, let's do a turn forever. Maybe not that fast. 0.01 seconds. Maybe 0.1. And one space key pressed. One space key pressed. Then let's so let's go to mouse pointer. And forever. So we start the green flag and start. Maybe 0.2. And I'll do like let's go to mouse pointer, and I'll just leave. When guy gets the box, when right arrow press, we just keep it right there. And I have it, you see? We keep it right. No, we keep it right here. Delete this guy. And I have it, you see? When this my guys are fighting. So let's go to our box. So let's duplicate it. But wait, you forgot to call this. Here, let's call this a box. I'll call it box 6. I'll call it box 6.3. Box 6.3. And also we need a hit box. So this is called hit box. So this is gonna be a hit box. Oh, and make sure it was 4x4. See, if you set the wrong pixel, it's game over for you. Okay, it's 2x2. Okay, 2x3, 3x3, and okay, still 3x3. Okay, it's 3 and 4. Okay, 4x4. Of course, we set the hit box. We don't need a box, okay? And here, let's draw a square. Here, this can be the reset, okay? So first, you need to change the color to black and make a giant square like this. Also, you need to erase it. I'll do it like 100, well maybe 200, well maybe 900, actually 100. So let's duplicate it, and we need a red circle on it. So let's see. Black with no red dot and black with red dot. So when space key press, so let's see. So when green flag clicked, when it does that, then we go to mouse pointer. So now let's see. Also make this to 0 and 0. So maybe we need to start the forever loop. So let's see. Now we can see our guy. You see, we can see him. Also make this, also you need to set the X and Y to 0 and 0. So let's do it. When space key pressed it, then when space key pressed it, switch costume to costume 2. Let's see if that worked. So we can see our guy now. So let's do it. We can see our guy now. Also we'll make this to 0 and 0. Also we need to make a guy. So zoom a little bit of time. So let's do it. So first we draw a circle like this. So first a circle. Then for a body. Then for hands. Then for legs. Let's make him smaller, maybe 50. Let's move him like this. And let's move him like this. Maybe like this. Also, you need to check the size by 30. Make sure the size it was 80 by 143. If you set the wrong guy, it is game over for you. So here, let's call him Hey. Let's call him Hey, okay? So Hey. Also make this, also you need to set the, also make this, also you need to set the X and Y to 0 and 0. So he's gonna run around from here. Also we need a dark backdrop. do something dark. Something dark. Okay, maybe this one. Okay, where did it go? Okay, now let's make a new backdrop, okay? Maybe let's go to here and go to Bruno. Here, let's find something dark. So, oh, there's it. Okay, there's it. Okay. So come forward into vector, and I have it, you see? So now I have 4 backdrops. Here, and I'll call it backdrop Y. I think our backdrop, it's a little too dark, so let's find another one. So let's see here. Maybe this one. Huh? Maybe let's paint. Let's do across the road. So let's see. Remember this is gonna be a long video. Maybe not that 10. Well, maybe 4. Or maybe 22, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, paste. But still, hold Shift 2 and copy and paste. And copy and paste. Copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste. Copy and paste. So he's gonna run around from here. So he's gonna run around from here. So we just keep him right here. Oh, I think he needs a machine gun. He needs some machine gun, I think. So he needs some machine gun. This can be his machine gun. So also you need to check the size. If it's 93 by 130 by 130 by 139. If you set the wrong height, it's game over for you. Maybe we don't need those lines. We don't need those. We don't need those lines. We need to make him smaller. Actually, 100, yeah. So he's gonna run around. So let's see. When green flag clicked, forever glide where he came from. And then glide out here. Let's see if that worked. Maybe we need a running costume. Wait. He needs a... He's gonna run around. Also make sure it's 103 by 153. Let's duplicate it. And this one flip. This one will put him right close. So switch costume to costume 1 and switch costume to costume 2. Let's see. So let's show our thingy. So now we can see our guy. And we have those little guys right here. Also make this to 0 and 0. He's gonna stand right here. Not draggable. So I think he needs a dead costume. He's gonna be dead. He's gonna lay down. His gun will be standing right here. When space key pressed, switch costume to costume 3. Switch costume to dead costume. Let's see if that worked. When I press the space button. He's dead, yay, he is dead. Yay, I got him. I got my guy, my little guy. Also make this to 0 and 0. He's running around. Also make this to 0 and 0. Also make this to 0 and 0. So let's see. So wait 0.01 seconds. Now let's see if it works. When it's dead costume, he will be dead. He will be dead. Yay, he is dead. I found him. So also you need to set the X and Y to 0 and 0. No. No, 0 and 0. But wait, this has to be costume 1. So when green flag clicked, switch costume to costume 1. Let's see if that worked. And it becomes costume 1. See? We can see our guy now. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you on part 4 of Spelunky Phase 2, and on the part 4 of Spelunky Phase 2, I will teach you how to make your warning station loop. So bye right now.